Back again for another deep dive with us into the dream journal of the one and only Nicholas Benson.
Right, you are.
And today we're looking at March 30th, 2025.
Okay.
So this one starts out, and right away you just get this strong sense of a setting that is both familiar and so strange at the same time.
Really striking.
Yeah. So Nicholas is in a school.
Okay.
Right? A school.
Familiar.
Very, very familiar, right? But there's a twist to this school.
Oh, yeah?
It's not just any ordinary school. So you earn points for doing assignments.
Okay, like a normal school.
Exactly, you would think, right?
Yeah.
But these points don't go towards your grade.
No.
They aren't for, getting a good GPA or anything like that.
Interesting. So what are they for?
They're for mystical crystal weapons.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, you heard that, right? So you do your, history assignment. You turn it in, and they're like, "Great, here's a crystal sword."
Like a reward.
Like a reward.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very different kind of incentive structure than I'm used to.
Than any of us are used to, right? I mean, can you imagine?
Like getting a magic staff for finishing your math homework.
Exactly. Yeah, I would have aced every class.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
So you have this school, and everyone's, running around with these crystal weapons, battling each other.
Like a schoolyard brawl, but with magic.
With magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's very strange. But wait, it gets weirder.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
Okay, so these assignments that you're doing to earn the weapons, they are totally confusing. Like, Nicholas can't even figure out what he's supposed to be doing.
So how's he supposed to earn these weapons?
Right. And he's not the only one. Even the teachers.
Wait, really?
The teachers don't even know what's going on.
What?
Yeah, he actually describes, asking a teacher for help, and the teacher's like,
Yeah.
I don't even grade these assignments.
Oh, wow. So it's like, what's the point then?
Right, exactly. Like, what is the purpose of all of this?
Yeah, that's really strange.
Yeah, so you're in this school, you're doing these confusing assignments, no one knows what they're for,
Right.
but somehow you're earning crystal weapons and battling each other.
It's just so bizarre.
Totally bizarre, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so then, in the middle of all this, Nicholas finds himself hacking into this wall of televisions.
Whoa, hold on. Hacking like computers?
Yeah, it's like a whole wall of TVs, and he's doing some, technical wizardry.
In the school.
In the school, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to break into the school system or something.
So we've got confusing assignments, crystal weapons, and now hacking.
I know, right?
That's a lot.
What's this school really about?
Exactly. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
So anyway, the administration, they find out that someone's been hacking,
Oh.
right? They launch an investigation, but they never figure out it was Nicholas.
So he gets away with it.
He totally gets away with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then the dream ends with Nicholas having this thought.
Okay, what's he thinking?
He's like, this feels like a place where the rules are practically meant to be broken.
Wow. So the whole school is set up to be rebelled against? Kind of yeah, the rules are there, but they're almost like an invitation to be broken.
That's a really powerful statement.
Yeah, it's very strange. So let's try to unpack this a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Where do we even begin?
Well, I think the school itself is such a loaded symbol.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, when you think about a school, what comes to mind?
I think about learning,
Yeah.
education rule structure.
Right. Authority figures.
Stuff, yeah.
All of those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to have this school that's so strange and chaotic,
Yeah.
what do you make of that?
What makes me think that maybe it's not about actual school.
Right.
Maybe it's about systems in general.
Like systems of power?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh.
Like maybe those rules and that structure that we think of with school, maybe it's representing something else in Nicholas's life.
That feels so spot on. I mean, especially with the confusing assignments and the teachers who don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, that lack of guidance is really interesting.
Right. It's like you're supposed to follow the rules, but no one even knows what the rules are.
Totally. Yeah. And it kind of makes those crystal weapons even more interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
So what do you think those represent?
Well, I don't know. I mean, crystals, they often symbolize clarity
Right.
or purity, even power.
Yeah. And they're weapons.
Right. So maybe it's this power to fight against the system.
To protect yourself?
Yeah, to navigate this world where the rules don't make sense.
And the hacking, too?
Oh, yeah, the hacking.
What do you make of that?
Well, I think it's interesting that he's hacking into televisions.
Right. Not like a computer.
Yeah, what's he trying to find there?
Like some hidden message?
Maybe, yeah. Or a different perspective on what's happening in the school.
And he doesn't get caught.
Which is huge.
Yeah, he's able to kind of operate outside the system and no one even notices.
It's like he's invisible.
Right. Which makes that final thought even more powerful,
About the rules being meant to be broken.
Yeah, like maybe he's realizing that in this world, in this school, in this system, the only way to actually get by is to break the rules.
That's a really profound realization.
It is, and it kind of makes you think about some of the other dreams we've talked about from Nicholas's journal.
Oh, like the floating city needing protection?
Yeah, or the one where he's like a vigilante in a virtual city.
Right. There's definitely a theme here of like navigating systems that are broken.
Or where the rules don't make sense.
Yeah, and maybe even needing to break those rules to survive.
Or to do what's right.
Exactly.
It's so fascinating.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on in Nicholas's life that's making him dream about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a really interesting question.
It is.
So let's recap for everyone listening.
Okay.
So in this dream, we have Nicholas in this very bizarre school. There are these confusing assignments that no one understands, and you earn these mystical crystal weapons as rewards.
That battle each other?
Yes, and battle each other. And then there's this whole thing with hacking into televisions.
And not getting caught.
And not getting caught. And the dream ends with Nicholas thinking that this is a place where the rules are meant to be broken.
And we've talked about so many possible interpretations of all that.
Yeah, like, is this school a metaphor for some other system in Nicholas's life?
Right.
What do the crystal weapons represent?
What about that hacking?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what does it all mean for this recurring theme of rule breaking in his dreams?
So much to think about.
Right. As always, dream interpretation is so personal.
Very personal.
So these are just some of our thoughts.
Just some ideas to get you started.
Yeah, but we would love to hear what you think.
Oh, absolutely.
Head over to Nicholas's YouTube channel, the Nicka Benson channel,
Or his Substack, Jet Black Rolsch Publishing.
to let him know what you think about this dream.
Yeah, and leave us a comment too.
We love hearing from you guys.
And until next time, we'll leave you with this.
What rules in your own life feel like they're meant to be broken?
And what weapons do you use to navigate those situations?
That's something to think about.
It really is.
Until next time.
See ya.